unbelievable today.
Yes, sir.
This is beautiful. This is the biggest event that I've been involved with our close family. Donna, Maria, Andrea, and of course, my wife, Teresa. Chris will be in there. Don't worry. That's all right. I'm used to that because when I'm driving down the road, I know exactly where I'm supposed to be because she's telling me. Andrea, you look fabulous, beautiful, standing up there in that dress. And I know the Little Mermaid must have come to mind to you. I don't know what, but that dress in white, gushing like hitting the ocean waves.
Beautiful.
Just beautiful. A princess meeting her prince. Just amazing. And I would like to say that this kind of thing is has to do with somebody upstairs for sure. 28 years ago, in about 1 month, I met Teresa, my wife, and it was just like that. No turning back. She was everything to me. So when I look at Chris, and I was sitting there once before, a long time ago, I remember that gleam in my eye. I know what he's thinking.
Hey.
He's thinking, God, am I glad I don't have to pay for this.
Thank you, Daddy. Amen.
No, but Chris, when Andrea met him, I really didn't know too much about him other than that he actually had a job. And,
Hard-working man.
he seemed to be someone who could take care of himself. He had a car, and he still had his driver's license.
Yeah. He's a winner.
But then shortly after they got together, I found out that he was an iron worker or an apprentice iron worker. And I've learned one thing is that that was all due to his father, Sean.
Yeah.
And, thanks to Sean, his inspiration, Chris has carried on, and while he was with Andrea, he became a journeyman, as all the other iron workers out here know. And I think he's very respected within his group. Them showing up here on this special occasion really proves that. Yeah, they're out there. I met them all. Or they may have left because they have an early morning tomorrow that you don't.
Yay!
But anyway, that was great to know that that proved that Chris could stay with something and etch out his life. A journeyman means a lot in the union trades. He can take that trade, he can go anywhere in the world. And the idea that he could support my daughter and be able to do that just felt great. It was the first time through all the boyfriends that this has ever happened.
Yeah!
Anyway, it seems like I'm gonna start blabbering here. I think that's my official position, job here at this venue is to blabber and tell all of the otherwise happy guests are bored to death.
At the end of the day, you're still signing the check.
Well, anyway, now we have Andrea. Andrea's life began at 28 years ago when I met Teresa. And we worked pretty hard trying to bring you around, but the world wasn't ready for you yet. So finally, when we gave up and said, "Oh well, it's not going to happen," we, of course, you guys know about all that. We just relaxed about that, and then plunged ourselves deep in debt into a house, and now we had to pay for some stuff, and all of a sudden the good Lord decided, okay, you got an extra bedroom, now it's time. And here she is, for proof of that. But we wanted her all the time, but it was a surprise. She turned out beautiful. And I think everything I did in my life prepared me for having her and raising her. And the entire time, it was a pleasure. Despite all of the ups and downs, you can't complain. She, I would just say, made our life special. We laughed, we cried, we couldn't believe some of the stuff she did. But we made it through it. But anyway, okay, I know I'm running a little bit long here, a little longer than I thought, but I do have something that I'd like to read to them. And Andrea, if you put your hand out on the table.
Oh wow, what?
Place your hand on
Oh wow, what?
Place your hand on this. And these are lyrics to a song that have always touched me and reminded me of how much I love Teresa. And I'd like to pass these words on to them. So, look at each other while I read. Look into my eyes, and you will see what you mean to me. Search your heart, search your soul, and when you find me there, you'll search no more. Look into your heart, and you will find there's nothing there to hide. Take me as I am. Take my life. I would give it all. I would sacrifice. Look into your heart. You know it's true. Everything I do
I do it for you.
For you.
Yes.
For you.
Woo!
You have your hand on top of Andrea's hand. Remember that this is the last time that you will have the upper hand.
Yay!
To Andrea and Chris, Mr. and Mrs. Hutchinson.
Yay!
I love you both.